discuss or you go through first? Don't want. I go through first, alright, very quick ones. So in this assignment, this one you can go through yourself, right? So what is the target? So I will like you to apply whatever you have learned in the theory, practicals, and to build some simple AI applications. It's a group assignment. So you can start to find your own members, 2 to 3% a group, 2 to 3% a group. So eventually, at the end of this course, you have to submit me to two things. The first one is the prototypes. The second one is the documentation. Right? So the documentation template is inside this folder as well. So you don't need to prepare your own template, right? You just use the template is provided here. Fill out the blanks, your title, programs, tutorial groups, and also as the introductions, research background, methodologies, result and discussions. So same like what you have actually done in your research methods. So from time being, if you have any question, you are not really sure what to fill out, you can ask during the practical class or during the lecture class. So I can explain to everyone here. Okay, so this one I'll keep it first. You go and study yourself and find the information. If you're not sure what to write, then you let me know. So there are 6 topics for you to choose. The first one is machine learning. Machine learning, we will cover the practicals in week 6. Week 5 or week 6. We have a supervised and unsupervised. I will show you the step very clear on the step on how to rebuild the supervised or unsupervised machine learning from the data set. And if you are free, then you can actually go through the links that I provided inside here. For example, the Kaggle, one of the famous place to retrieve the data set. Okay, so yeah, for example, you would like to predict what else? Or predict the COVID. Let's say COVID prediction. COVID prediction. Okay, then we have quite numbers of data set here. So you can just go inside and see whether we have a data set. I think no attached data source. It's okay. Then you have to spend some time to go through. Maybe I will type better keywords. COVID data set. COVID-19 data set. Yeah. I think the data set is at the right hand. Yeah, I think the data set is provided here in the CSV file. Then you can download your data set here. Yeah, the data set. Yeah, and then as well as I want you to explore. I'm not going to tell you so much things. There are a lot of things to you can see actually inside the Kaggles. Yeah, I want you to explore. Right, I want you to explore. For those who are taking the machine learning topic, right? So I want you to go through these 3 links, and then we have a recommended systems which we will cover in the week 10, week 11 practical. So we have a several recommended system. For example, the user base, item user base, and then we have an NLP. So we will cover the theory of NLP in the week 5 onwards, as well as the practicals started from week 4. Okay, we will see how do we study the sentiment analysis using machine learning techniques, and then and so on. It's also step-by-step guidance. You can choose either one of the topic here. And then we have this robotic process automation (RPA) and chatbot developments. So just for the information, for topic 4 and topic 5, we don't have any practicals. Yeah, we don't have any practicals during the class, during practical, because for RPA and chatbots, it's not really involved much on the codings. You can just probably go to the YouTube and search how to build a simple chatbot using API. So you basically just drag and drop. Not much coding, a little bit of coding. So if you choose these 2 topics, then you have to put your own effort to find more information. But I just let you know that it's not typical for these two topics. Yeah, there are a lot of examples and also available in the Google, so you can just go through yourself. Okay, one of the famous chatbot that you can use is Google Dialogflow. Yeah, it's a place where you can build your own chatbot. You can go to the video, I think. Where's the video? YouTube. Okay, then yeah, create a conversational bot for beginners, 15 minutes. You go through this 15 minutes, then you can build your own chatbot. Okay, so just for information, for those who feel that you don't like write too much codings, but instead you also want to build some AI application which is very interesting, then you can choose 4 or 5. 4 or 5. Then lastly, we have image processing, which we will cover this practical in week 7 and 8. Okay, so the submissions of the assignments will be on in the week 11th, 15th of the September, before 11:59. Then we will reserve 3 weeks, 12, 13, and 14 for your presentation sections. So each of the group will be given about 20 to 30 minutes to present your works in front of maybe your friends, your students. Okay, and then the portions for the assignments will be 40% for documentations, 60% for prototyping. And then must be originality. So this one you can go through yourself. So late submissions, penalized for 10 marks, 1 to 3 days, 4 to 7 days, 20 marks, and more than 7 days will be downgraded to 0. Okay, so how do I assess the this one documentations? How do I give the marks? Is based on the rubrics, which you can go through the rubrics as well. So if let's say now you want to score some good marks, so how do I score? You have to write a very good introductions, background studies, concise, and so on. So this one you go through. I'm not going to explain. Okay, so after that, after you have finalized the topic, or you're not really sure what topic that you would like to choose, you can always consult me during the practical class. I just give you some examples how you can actually divide the modules among your friends. If let's say now you want to choose image processing, right? You want to build some application, AI applications for face recognitions, right? So this is the title that you choose. So identify first the process flow of these applications. So in order to build this, you need to collect the data. You need to collect the data from your friend face, right? Maybe capture 20 images, 30 images, maybe 100 images. Then you have to perform some pre-processing. You have to process some pre-processing, clean the images. After you pre-process it, you start to train the models. Train the model using the machine learning or deep learning, whatever. So after you train the model, so you have to get some result. You will get some result. Okay, and then as well as test the model and train and test. So this is a simple process flow for these applications. So how you can divide the module is based on the process. Maybe one student you take this two. Okay, student 1. And then the second students you will take this train the models. So this is how you can divide the modules. The other way is you can divide the task. This one is in a vertical way. You can divide the task in parallels also, where both of you, student 1, student 2, you collect the data together. You do some pre-processing together. Processing. Okay. And after that, you use your different algorithms, right? For example, support vector machines. You use NaiBase, right? You use different algorithms. Use the same data set, but you train using different algorithms. Then you will get different results. You will get different results. Then you can actually compare. So this other way, then you can divide the modules based on different techniques. Okay, so it's up to you. You want to use this way, you want to use this way, it's up to you. So this is how you communicate with your team members. Okay, so don't worry, we still have plenty time to go. The submission will be in week 11. We are in the week 2, so you have another 10 weeks to go. Time passes very fast. Yeah. So most of the students, they will start their works in the week 8, week 9. Yeah, I know. I know that they knows you. I talk so much thing know you one. Because at the week 8, week 9, you will come back to me and ask again this thing. But just to give you a brief introduction now. So I give you the idea first. If you cannot remember, you come back to me and ask. But don't ask me a few days before the submission. I cannot help you. But a lot of students, they ask me during, email me. So we haven't started. So how to divide the modules? There's only one day. I also know. Like, the day before submission, they ask, email to me. So I don't know how to help. Okay? So you have plenty times. So I'm not going to ask you to start everything here, but at least you go through first, go through the link that I showed you, and get some ideas. So the moment I teach you during the practical, then you can easily catch up. Oh, it's like this. So this is the flow, right? Yeah. Okay. So that's it for today's. If no questions, then you may dismiss.